Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Lil Wayne pulls plug on Rolling Loud performance because he won't be checked by security. Child, security ain't trying to get up in your anus, trust and believe. And if you can walk around with that face, I can't imagine any weapon being scarier than that. And you shouldn't have any drugs because you be shimmying, shaking, and seizuring all over the place. But okay, girl, okay. And then him and Blink 182 are going on tour together. What sense does that make? I mean, child, again, I guess. Girl, I guess. Are y'all going to see that? I ain't going to see Blink 182 and I ain't going to see Lil Wayne. So you know what? They did gather what I was fuckless about and put it all in one space so I could ignore it together and save time. I'll give them that. But that's about it. You ain't getting ticket to first out of me, not even on Groupon. Make sure we got little Burt's Bees. Can't be out here on your Duchess. It's amazing. She was on that show for 5 years, and all she left us with was a dry lip. Well, Lord, I feel old. Blanket Jackson done graduated from college. Congratulate. I think his name is Prince. I think Blanket is better. An Ohio woman has been arrested after she broke into a home to pet the dog and wash the dishes. See, now, heifer, you could come over here. I'll let you in. You can wash the dishes, scrub the toilet, get around that tub. Girl, I got a whole bunch of shit you can do since you feeling froggy and feeling free. She appeared to be under the influence of narcotics. Yeah, girl, if you want to get high, you can come over here and just clean. Missy Elliott got her honorary doctorate of music from Berklee College. I think that's where Patrice Rushen teaches, actually. Congratulations, miss. Now, if you'll just open that damn closet door, because I'm sure it's getting a little cramped in there, you and Queen. Oh my God, a couple dies from eating raw rat meat they believed was a folk remedy. It wasn't a regular rat, though, it was a fancy rat, a marmot. But marmots are known to carry Yersinia pestis. Yersinia. You know, that's a new insult. You know, you are a Yersinia pestis. You're a bubonic plague. Well, that's the bacteria that caused the bubonic plague. Yersinia pestis. Yersinia pestis. Yersinia pestis. I actually like that name. Oh my God, if I get another dog, I'm gonna call him Yersinia. Oh, Yersinian ass. We always getting some new words over here in Mr. Rodgers' neighborhood. In Blac Chyna news, Chyna and her stylist were at her San Fernando Valley home when things got heated over money that Chyna allegedly owed the hairdresser. We know the hairdresser filed a police report claiming Chyna threatened her with a knife when the stylist asked for payment. Our Chyna sources deny she pulled a knife, but claim that the hairdresser left in a huff and threw soda cans at Chyna's car. We're told Chyna's 6-year-old son, King, was present during the fight. Oh my God, she was actually with her child? That's so unlike her. But I think the last time she was with King, she was throwing the toy car at people. So I guess when she gets around her kids, she likes to fight somebody, probably because she's sick of dealing with their asses. So I guess it is like her to be this aggressive if she is going to be around her child, which is rare. However, her son Dream with Rob Kardashian wasn't present, so she can only take one baby at a time. And now I see why. So, it's really funny. I love that y'all keep me in the loop. I really do. And so I know whenever something happens, I am gonna hear about it. And I can't remember what I was doing, but I was minding my business. I was minding my business. I was probably eating, might have been on the toilet. And messages just started coming in left and right that I've lost my girls. And I wasn't shocked, but I was definitely saddened. I blame Sissy Smollett for the lack of interest, because if the ratings for Empire are down in the toilet, that's Star's lead-in. Ain't nobody being like, ooh, well, I'm not gonna watch Empire, but I'm showing up for Star. I mean, not enough people, clearly. Hell, I stopped mid-season because of the Empire bullshit. Star was just getting her footing. And Empire is renewed, you know why? Because they're like one season away from being able to sell it for Syndicate. You have to have over 100 episodes to be sold into syndication. So they're like, look, we gonna have a 6th and 7th season so we can negotiate a good deal because we already 5 seasons in. So everybody want they check, the writers, the network, like everybody. So they're gonna keep that show around because they've already spent the money and they want a return on their investment. But Star was a casualty of Sissy Smollett. And shitty writing. I will say, when we found out Queen Latifah had a son by her pappy, Lee, you doing too much for prime time. You put that shit in a movie. Other shows that got canceled were The Passage, Lethal Weapon, and The Cool Kids. I taped The Cool Kids but never watched it. They never promoted that shit. They never promoted The Cool Kids. I think that was like a Friday night special. People like The Passage. It might find a home on another network, but they promoted The Passage, so I don't know why they didn't give that a 2nd season, but hey. And dinner is on the way for Game of Thrones. Oh my God. Amelia Clark said this is going to be like the craziest episode of the entire series. We got 2 extra minutes. I can't wait. I'm like, let me get this out before that shit come on. And I might just do a live. I might not, but I might. See, how heartbroken would y'all be if I finally got on TV and then they canceled the shit? I might just stay my happy ass here. Hell, every time I open YouTube, they trying to sell me TV anyway. Eventually, we all gonna be on the same playing field. Oh my God, Drake has a plane? I knew he was rich, but woo. Well, congratulations, sis, and I do mean sis. But remember, don't end up like 50 Cent. You can buy planes, but you can't buy a good relationship with that foreign porn star and that secret baby. In fabulous news, Cardi B's Fashion Nova line earned over $1 million in its first day. Ooh, child. Pras has been indicted on federal campaign finance fraud charges. You know when, what's her name's husband got sentenced, Kimora Lee Simmons, that white man she married got sentenced to 40 years in Malaysian prison or something, or had to pay back $40 million. I don't know. It looked like a problem to me. And Pras was somehow involved, and they seized a lot of his money, and now he's been indicted. According to an unsealed indictment, Lowe transferred $21.6 million to Pras, who spread approximately $865,000 among 20 people. These straw donors in turn gave the cash to a presidential fundraising committee without indicating it had come from a foreign source. Michael also sent more than $1 million to an independent election committee. The charges against both men show a wide-ranging effort by the Malaysian financer to win influence in the United States. Well, girl, you got yourself in some hot water. I don't know how you gonna get out of this one. Don't expect Lauryn Hill to show up for you, because you know she gonna be late. Lamar Odom announces memoir release date. Y'all gonna buy it, or do we remember everything from the blogs? Do we really care about his drug-addled perspective? I don't. And I don't think you do either. Kim and Kanye had their 4th Band-Aid baby. I don't think it's gonna help, but a baby is always a blessing when you can afford it. Oh, Foxy Brown is on Kandi Burruss's Welcome to the Dungeon and will have a guest appearance on Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, we gonna see her for 2 seconds. It's not like she gonna, cuss Nene out, although that I'd like to see. Has-beens and who's that's? That's a show. Has-beens and who's that? Like a Foxy Brown and a Deshaun Snow. A has-been and a who's that? Okay, so we have the cast list according to Media Takeout, so take it with a grain of salt. But this is the cast list for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Ray J and Princess Love. Moniece, and they say this is her final season. I mean, was she moving to Atlanta, or is she really done? Or are they sick of her whining? I mean, she ain't offered nothing on Atlanta, so I say get rid of the heifer. Paris, K. Michelle and her surrogate, B2K, and I guess that will include Raz B. April Jones is returning. Donatella, Apple Watts, Summer Bunny and her manager Antonio, Belez, Lyrica Anderson and A1, and Sissy Pearl, excuse me. Zell's swag is back. I mean, you need a sissy with the drama because Mr. Ray is there, but he don't do shit. Rapper Mickey Monday and Yo-Yo. You know what? This is has-beens and who's that's. Shit, Mona done beat me to the punch. And who's been fired? Nikki Baby, Tierra Marie, Boring Valentine, and La Britney. I don't even remember La Britney. Nene receives a Caretaker of the Year award from some cancer foundation that's clearly looking for clout. Nene been whining all this time about how she can't stand her sick-ass husband, and that's who you're gonna give Caretaker of the Year to? And R. Kelly is Babysitter of the Decade, I imagine. Honored with the Woman of Achievement Award. Well, actually, she said Woman If Achievement, and I think that's what it should be. If Achievement? It's questionable, it's iffy, I guess. A Woman of Achievement Award by the John Wayne Cancer Institute. Well, John Wayne wasn't shit, so I ain't surprised his institute ain't shit. You don't even hear about Nene raising money, because she needs money. Oh, Lord! In garnishment news, Dukes of Hazzard icon John Schneider, I'd never watched Dukes of Hazzard, so that's an icon I would not recognize or click on. He's apparently on the have and have-nots now, and according to The Blast, his wife Ellie is seeking $600,000 in back spousal support. Child, the Mariers be getting that ass. And she was able to get some of his money by garnishing his have and have-not salary. Oh, he been on the series since 2013, and she was briefly able to get $18,544.25 from his paychecks, but then he had that shit rerouted to one of his shell companies. Ah! Oh my God! You know we love some good garnishment gossip over here. He even went to jail last summer for unpaid alimony for 3 hours. He did 3 hours of a 5-day sentence. Child, you can stay your ass at home for that. That's just paperwork and wasting the taxpayer dollars. So he's supposed to pay $18,500 a month, but he ain't paying it. See, yeah, I don't know about a legal marriage. That's when I'm like, why we broke up, I gotta pay you $18,500. No. But I'd have your ass working from jump. Oh, now I believe this shit. They said Steve Harvey's show was canceled because he was too cheap to hire an A-list booker. I could see it, and you can too. All right, well, those are today's hot topics, but I'll see you soon for something. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly. So, as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.